What up, though? Y'all know what the deal is. Smash, like, subscribe. I appreciate everybody who's been viewing my videos, subscribing. I went up like 600 subscribers over the month. Even the people that leave bad comments on my videos talking about, oh no, man, you were the rapist. But you know, when I was telling the prison rape tactics and stuff like that, I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna argue with you. It's just Allah bless you. Jesus bless you. Whoever you believe in, whatever. It don't matter to me. You still participating, you still viewing. Somebody told me, see, you're a vivid storyteller, you raping people. I take the vivid storyteller part. All right, I'm cool with that. But regardless of what you want to think, it is what it is. I can prove anything I'm saying. You know, I got the paperwork, everything. I've never been accused of no rapes or nothing like that. Never participated in it. Never watched out for somebody. None of that. But it is what it is, man. Your opinion, your opinion. Thank you still. Islam to the Mobites. Salam alaikum to the Akis. I see salam, more salam to my Atlantic comrades, so on and so forth, man. Like I said, smash, like, subscribe. Look at all the links in the bio. And hit me up. I'm going to start doing the videos more frequent, too. I thought I heard something. You see how paranoid I am? I'm like, what's that? But nevertheless, though, I want to tell y'all the story about when I was in level 5. So one day, I was sending something down to a guy of mine named Delray Baum. So we in level 5, so it's 23-1. If you're on sanctions, you're in your room 24 hours a day for 30 days straight. Then you get a 7-day break, an hour out the room, a day on the yard, right? So in level 5, if you're not on sanctions, you're in the room 23 hours a day, and you get 1 hour out. But if you've been behaving yourself for a year straight with no tickets, you get to have 2 hours out the room a day. Other than that, you in that room. And ain't too many people got the incentive to come out 2 hours a day because nobody can really go ticket free like that there, because when you're in level 5, it's usually because you have behavior problems, right? Or you don't did some stuff that got you there, right? I know people that have been in level 5 on 23-1 for 25, 30 years because they don't killed or raped a prison guard or just did some crazy stuff, right? So anyway, we up there. I sent some stuff down to Delray Baum. So we got bars. You take a laundry bag, you tie a rope to it, which is your bed sheet, and you make it real, real long. You put something heavy at the bottom of it, like a book or a bar of soap. Put your hand out the bar, wind it up, and you throw it down as far as you can. Now, sometimes the room that you're trying to go to might be further than the 6 rooms that it can fly down or the 7 rooms that it can fly down. So somebody would have to pull it in for you, take and wind it. They don't have to pull it in their cell. They can just grab it out the hallway, wind it up, and throw it down the other 3 rooms or 4 rooms or whatever, right? So I did that one day. And it landed in front of a white guy cell named Robert. So Robert is a sex offender, but nobody knows this though. Prolific sex offender. This is like maybe his 4th time locked up for it. And he almost at the end of his bid, but he alcoholic too. So I was throwing liquor down there. So homemade Bruno, not real liquor like in the streets. I mean, it is real liquor, but you know, it ain't no Hennessy or nothing like that. It's just homemade wine, rotten orange juice, right? So it landed in front of his cell. He grabs it, like, oh man, it got a knot in it. And he pulled it in his cell. We like, yeah, hurry up, get that down there. He drinks some of the liquor. As soon as he get to Delray Baum like, bro, this shit's short. Short. Nah, it was filled up to the top, both bottles. It's like, yeah, both of them like a quarter off. And I could smell the liquor. Somebody opened it up because it's a real strong smell. He like, man, I ain't paying for this, and that. I'll take some money off of it. I say, you know what? It's all good, bro. Hey, bro, Robert, hey, you took some of that stuff? No, man, I didn't take nothing. I just took the knot out and threw it down, man. But we like it was in your room, man, for 3 minutes, bro. No, I didn't do this. I say, all right, because I don't talk. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to do something to you. None of that stuff. My next door neighbor, a Muslim guy, old Muslim guy, about 70 years old. Great, amazing shape, look good. big guy, what was his name, Farouk. So Farouk said, you know that European down there took your stuff, right? He did that to somebody else last week, right before you came on this floor. I said, oh, word? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I've been doing business with Bond for a while. So I know, you know, he good on his money. And he probably wouldn't try nothing like that. And he's like, nah, for sure. It's probably dog, because he an alcoholic. I'm like, yeah, I got him. I ain't tripping. I told him it was all good. I got him. I ain't tripping. So Farouk like, man, you about to go home. You might punch that guy. He might die. You could be here extra 6, 7, 8 years with us just off a punch. You see this situation that just happened when they was outside, when dude punched another guy and he died. He didn't mean to do it. He was about to go home. He like, anything like that can happen. When your freedom on the line, you don't risk it for nobody or nothing. I say, yeah, you're right, but somebody ain't gonna take nothing from me. He's like, look, when you come out, don't even look his way. Don't even look his way. I'm gonna put you up on game. When we go outside, I'm gonna put you up on game. And I go outside, I talk to him. He say, look, young blood, he a sex offender. The Aryan Brotherhood got a newbie, and he had to put in work soon because they're gonna really induct him. And it's not exactly the Aryan Brotherhood. It's like a spinoff of it. I think it's like FTW, Dirty White Boys combined or something like that. So the newbies that come on, they put in work, and they notorious. Like Chance, shout out Chance. That's one of the illest white guys I've seen. Dude about 5'6", but everybody know Chance, the short guy with a little one teardrop, always got his mouth like this. You don't bother that guy. Like I was telling y'all, just because they white, that don't mean they don't punks. You got a lot of punk white guys in there. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. And it's kind of rare to have a real certified gangster like Chance. Chance a real gangster. But anyway, so Chance, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about him too. And I'm also put the link in the bio where you can go look up about his murder in prison, where he murdered the Chomo, you know, just because he kept talking about his case. It's crazy, right? So, but anyway, so I'm talking to Farouk. Farouk, like, the white guy, Robert, I have his paperwork from his PSI packet, the stuff that's missing, that he don't show nobody. He also been associating with the Aryan Brotherhood, and they've been trying to groom him and bring him in, but he's not in yet. Even though he been talking about it with him. I said, okay, what they got to do with anything? He like, hold on. I have his paperwork that's missing out his PSI packet. That's what you in here for. So if I came to prison for armed robbery, this is my third time coming to prison for armed robbery, my sexual offense cases 15 years prior might not be in there. His situation, he came back to prison for a violation in a new case, which was methamphetamine delivery or receiving or something like that. And it didn't have his old paperwork in it. But he had to get his old paperwork so they could correct his sentencing guidelines for this new case. So eventually came in. The legal guy's Farouk. That's why he had the paperwork. He filed all the motions and stuff like that. So now Farouk said, look, I'm going to just send this to the wrong cell. I don't like him. And I don't like the new guy that they're about to induct. He owe me money. I say something to him. I could get into it with him. I don't know. These white guys around here acting real crazy because they got some numbers. Like, I don't like either one of them. So I'm going to send his paperwork to the Aryan Brotherhood cell. And I promise you, next yard, he's going to get stabbed in his face. The newbie will be in the Aryan Brotherhood, but he's going to go to the hole or a new prison. And as soon as he stab him, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to take all this stuff out of the cell because you got the cell bars and the room's only so big. If you tie a rope together, a laundry bag with something heavy in it, you could throw it on top of people's items, TVs, and slowly pull it. Keep throwing it, pulling it, throwing it, pulling it. Eventually till it get to the bars and take it on out. He like, look, it's going to be a win-win. I'm going to take all the stuff. I'm going to get the newbie off the yard. And I'm going to solve your situation. He said, just give me $10. I say, bet. Sure enough, He sent the paperwork down there and said, oh, my bad, bro, that was the wrong, oh, shit. Sent it to the Aryan Brotherhood. They send it back with words, like, is that him for sure? Yeah, well, look at the number. Send it, the words back, that's him, it's confirmed. Next yard, they stabbed that boy in his eye, all in his face, all up in his cheeks. They sent 2 guys, let him not just one. They sent the newbie and a fairly new guy. They seen him on the yard. They was walking, talking to him, and the newbie jumped on top of his back and wrapped his legs around like the UFC MMA style, and just got ripping up and down his face with the razor. And the other guy stabbed him in his face, and then they just started beating him. They tried to toss the weapons, and they just beating. In prison, you know what they call that? A 2-for-1. In his situation, it was a golden 2-for-1 because he got 2 off the yard at the same time, and he got paid for it all the way around. So that little $20 the dude owed him, he took over $200 worth of stuff from him, took his TV, took his all his commissary, took his clothes, took his shoes out of his room. Because when they come get you on the yard to go to the hole, they take you straight to the hole. They don't take you to go get your stuff. So when yard dismissed, we going back up there, he fished his stuff out, he won. All the way around. Just by thinking. That's a 2-for-1 chess move. That's just like in level 1s where people are about to go home and they don't like you and they got a problem with you, but they don't want to fight you and risk blowing the opportunity to go home. They just go make a knife. Just make a knife. Put it under your bed sheet. Drop a note to the police. He's down there making knives. And they come search it. That knife is in your area of control. It's in your trash can, or it's under your bed. It's under your pillow. You going to the hole, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and you're not going to beat the ticket. Unless a bunch of people come tell on them. And that's not going to happen. People think, man, this a sadistic society out there, bro. 2-for-1. I didn't do nothing but pay $10 because he stole something from me and got him off the yard. Didn't risk stabbing him. Didn't risk getting in a fight with him. I just listened to the OG, and he got them both off the yard. That paperwork with the Aryan Brotherhood, if you're a child molester, the Aryan Brotherhood, the Oldness, the Dirty White Boys, the FTW, the Nazi lowriders, the Thorists, in level 5s, them white guys do not play about sexual offense cases. You're gonna pay up, you're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna be washing drawers, or you're gonna be somebody you're gonna be getting pimped out. Chance them boys, they do not play about them sex offenders. So you go there and you got a case touching a little girl, you better be the roughest, toughest bomber cloud out there, because all sex offenders ain't punks. Don't get that twisted at all. It's guys up there that'll give you the business. But 9 times out of 10, they ain't really cut like that, and they victims, and people gang up on them anyway. But I just want to tell y'all a little story, man. We're going to call that how to get 2-for-1 gone. Peace and blessings to all y'all, man.